Okay, your notes on similar figures for today. These vocabulary words are from 5th and 6th grade. You should know what an angle is. An attribute is the part or how we describe a shape. Congruent means exactly equal to, same shape, same size, same value. Corresponding angles. They're angles that match. They're in different places, but on the same location, different shapes. I need you to not talk. Corresponding sides are same location, different shape. Degrees measure angles. The proportion is 2 equivalent. What? What is that proportion? 2 equivalent ratios or fractions. Make your word look like ratios and not like sloppy. There we go. Proportional means that they are proportionally related, and I can set up a proportion and they would be equal. A ratio is a comparison of 2 values. Similar figures means figures that look alike, have the same shape, but are different in size. And vertex is 1 corner, vertices are 2. So this is a vertex, this point. This is a vertex. This is a vertex. So is that one, and so is that one. So, really quickly, it says triangle PQR is similar to triangle STR. I like to write the letters on top of each other like that, so I know who matches whom. I need you to stop talking. Stay focused. Okay, the P corresponds to the S, the Q corresponds to the T, the R corresponds to the R. If I were talking about a side, side PQ would correspond to whom? ST. Side RQ would correspond to whom? You're not listening. Side RQ would correspond to whom? RT. Okay? I also like to redraw my shape so that it's facing the same way as another shape, so that I'm not confused. So if this is PQR, then what is this angle up here? No. If this is PQR, then what angle is this here?
R.
Okay, y'all are not focused. So again, if this is PQR, this is SQR. Thank you. Draw a circle around 2 corresponding sides. Express the circle sides as a ratio. Okay, I don't want to draw a whole bunch of circles here because it's going to get messy. So, just like I was giving you examples earlier, I need a side. You name a side by 2 letters.
SR.
Okay? So, if you're going to say SR, who matches that in this bigger triangle?
No.
Okay, S is at the top, R is at the bottom left. So if I'm looking in the big triangle, who's at the top and who's at the bottom left? Thank you. Q is nowhere involved if I'm talking about S and R. Go. Furthermore, if you're looking here, S and R would match P and R. I'm skipping the letter in the middle. Pay attention, because y'all are not grasping this as quickly as I thought you would. It's very simple. Express the circled sides as a ratio. So that means one value to the other. SR over PR. Again, S matches P, R matches R. S matches P, R matches R. That's all there is to it right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is not rocket science, I promise. shade two different corresponding sides. Express their shaded sides as a ratio. Okay, I need another side. Hand. Yes. T and R. So if I'm looking at T and R, who does that match?
Q and R.
Q and R.
Oh my god.
So if I write that as the ratio, TR over QR. That's it. Draw a box around two corresponding angles. Identify the box angles using a congruence statement. Congruence means I need to use the equal sign with the tilde over it. So, who are or two angles that are equal?
Q, I mean, R and Oh, T and Q.
Okay, let me help you out.
R.
Don't look at this triangle here because I have redrawn it over here. Now, who are two angles that correspond? They match.
T and Q.
One angle, one angle. You can name it by one letter in this case. Q, okay? Who matches Q in this little triangle here? T. How do I know they match?
Because in the same place.
Because they're the both right angles and they're in the same location. So Q and T. Angle Q is congruent to angle T. Angles are named with one letter or three letters. You need to write that down. So angle PQR is the same as just angle Q. And angle PRQ is the same as angle R because I'm looking at the vertex. That's who's in the middle. PQR is the same as angle Q. Angle PRQ is the same as angle R because I'm looking at the middle. This is the vertex that I have formed. Bam. Bam. So if I'm looking at angle Q here, how else can I name angle Q? Okay, I'm naming it. I used one letter. So what's the three-letter name for angle Q?
PQR.
PQR. Or angle PQR is equivalent or congruent to, how do I name angle T with three letters? How do I, listen, how do I name angle T with three letters?
STR.
STR. I have to start at the beginning. This is the same thing. As long as my vertex is in the middle. This is a vertex. This is a vertex. Okay? Write a proportion using your responses from 1 and 2 to justify that triangle PQR is similar to triangle STR. So, I need to write a proportion. Take SR and PR. And make sure that it responds to TR and QR. Now I need to give them values so that I can validate my answer. So, because this R serves as the same angle for two different triangles. I will go back in a moment. So let's say that this is 3, ST is 3, and TR is 4. Then let's say this is 9, and this is X. So really quickly, how would I put this in a proportion? Okay, back to your notes. What did we do in our notes? Hold on. 9 in the right, and who? 3 in the left, okay. X on the right. How are the 4 and 3 related?
They're in the same sign.
They're on the same what? Same shape. How are the 9 and 3 related? They're in the same place or side. Where are y'all talking? How do I solve? Cross multiply, then divide. What's 9 times 4? No, 9 times 4. 36 divided by 3 is how much? 12. X is 12. And to add a little bit more to you, if this is a 5, then what is this number up here? If this is 3 and this is 9, and this is 4 and this is 12, then this is 5 and this up here is what? 15. Good. Now I can look at my measures and add numbers to my proportions. Side SR. Side SR is how long? 5. Side TR is how long? 4. Side PR is how long?
15.
9. No. Side QR is how long? 12. How do I prove that these ratios are equal? What? Cross multiply. Did I do this right? Because this isn't going to be it. This is going to be 36 and this is going to be 60. Nope.
PQ.
What did I do wrong?
PQ is 9.
I don't have PQ.
So yeah, PR is 15.
I have SR and PR.
Yeah, PR is 15.
SR and PR. 5. I don't have P. Oh, this should be 15. You're right.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's like a bug. Can I have some white oak?
Yes. So this should be 15. And what's 15 times 4? Let me do it. What's 15 times 4? 60. Now, are they proportionate? Yes. Ladies, are y'all paying attention? No. If I have to ask, then you're not.